After a notice of intent is filed and before the public hearing on the notice, a Conservation Commission will often visit the project site to meet with the owner or developer to review the project plans in the field and to view the wetland resource areas that are on the site and that may be affected by the development. It's important to visit the site to best understand the project so you can be ready to ask questions and respond to concerns that may be raised at the public hearing. In this video, a Conservation Commission, conservation agent, and the Commission's peer review consultant are meeting with two representatives of the developer at a site where two large multifamily residential buildings, one large office building, and a large parking garage are proposed. The developer also proposes to move and expand an on-site wastewater treatment plant with a groundwater discharge, build an access road, and do associated grading and stormwater management. The site includes wetlands and riverfront area. Portions of the work are proposed within riverfront area, RFA, and bordering land subject to flooding, BLSF, and within buffer zones to bordering vegetated wetland, and bank. You'll see the commissioners looking at development plans, walking the site with the developer's representatives to see where the buildings, access roads, and wastewater treatment plant will be located, asking questions, and discussing areas of concern. The site visit provided the commission with valuable information to consider and raised a number of questions, including: is the riverfront area previously developed or degraded? If it's not previously developed or degraded, then the developer will need to meet the performance standards for the riverfront area to do the site grading it proposes to do. The Commission determined that the area was previously developed, but most of the area was not degraded. What are the site conditions throughout the riverfront area? The plans were not very clear on that. Where is the boundary of the riverfront area? The applicant had flagged only the northern mean annual high water line of the stream bordering the property. At the public hearing that evening, the applicant agreed to flag the remaining western mean annual high water line of stream as it parallels the property and affects the extent of riverfront area, and show the flags on a revised plan. Would the applicant install native plants in the riverfront area as mitigation, and would the applicant prepare a riverfront area restoration plan for the Commission's review? How will the work affect the duck pond? The soil absorption system for the new wastewater treatment plant and the new walking path to the pond would affect the pond's 100-foot buffer zone. How might the loss of 88 cubic yards of bordering land subject to flooding affect the water level of the pond? Is the developer willing to save two large trees on the site when the grading associated with the leaching field expansion is done? Is the developer willing to install native vegetation between the walking path and the pond? What the commissioners saw on the site visit and the questions they asked of the developer at the hearing that evening were critical to the Commission's review of the project and the order of conditions the Commission will issue for that project.